Yeah. Are you able to see my screen, right, guys?
Yes. Able to speak download.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm launching a 2 instances, guys. So Ansible server. So Ansible server, 2 instances. So I'm taking the Amazon Linux 2, guys. So I'm taking the Amazon Linux 2 is the AMI OS. And keeper is Ansible server. Then launching instance. So I'm launching 2 instances. Instances. 2 instances are pending, guys. So I'm connecting the server through T. The first one is nothing but Ansible server. The second one is nothing but a client or a target machine. Like as a target server. So this is the target server. Sorry, guys. This is the target server. So Ansible server and target server. First, I'm connecting to the Ansible server. So I'm connecting through putty. So this is the host name. So we can connect the server either host name or IP address. Right. So go to the SSH in the auth credentials. I already downloaded that Ansible server PPK, guys. So yes, I'm able to log into that server. So what is the default user, guys? What is the default user to connect the server? So the default user is EC2 user. EC2. Yep, I'm able to connect the server. Then I'm connecting to the change setting. I want to change the settings of parent, change settings, something like, yeah. Guys are able to see, right? Then I can log into the other target server via putty. So connect SSH. So this is the server. I'm taking a new session. I'm taking a new session. So open auth credentials. Ansible server open. Accept. What is the default user, guys? EC2 hyphen user. So whenever you log into the AWS instances, the default user is EC2 hyphen user because of they are something like so we are unable to log into the root user because of the root user is disabled on the AWS. So initially we can go with the EC2 user, then you can switch to the root user, guys. Okay. So change settings, parents change. So 18. Okay. Okay. So you guys are able to see, right? Now you guys are able to see the both the servers, both the. So this is the Ansible server. This is the. So what is the IP address? 298 is the IP address for the Ansible server. Target server IP address is 15, guys. So here, so we need to install the, Ansible. How you can install the Ansible on the Amazon Linux to run the, so the same like as, this is also the same like as a yum. Something like, let me try with the sudo su, or you can connect to, you can switch to root sudo su. Now you are in the root, then you can try yum install Linux. Sorry, Ansible. Yum install Ansible. Something like the package is not available. So in the Amazon Linux, we can go with the, can use the, so we can use the command like Amazon Linux extras install. Instead of yum, you can install the, you can use the command something like Amazon Linux extras. Amazon Linux extras guys. So we need to install the Ansible in the Ansible server only. We don't need to install the Ansible in the target servers because of, so it is a Ansible. So how it works? Ansible works through the passwordless authentication. So passwordless authentication. How it can connect from the Ansible server? It can connect from the Ansible server through passwordless login. Yes, guys. So Ansible is installed. Ansible 2.9.23 is installed on this machine. So what is the dependency, guys? Python must be installed. So on the Ansible. Okay, let's check it. Ansible version. Ansible hyphen version. Ansible version. What is the Ansible, guys? 2.293. Yes, Ansible is installed. Now, so now what you can do? So you can create the passwordless authentication. So how you can create the passwordless authentication, guys, by using the SSH hyphen keygen command. So you can execute this command, then next it completed. So again here also you can execute the same command SSH hyphen keygen. So SSH hyphen keygen. Yeah. So the public key and private key is created under the slash dot ssh. Dot means hiding file. Under the hiding file dot ssh file. So id underscore rsa id underscore rsa dot pop here also cd dot ssh. So here so id underscore dot rsa id underscore rsa dot pub is created. So whatever the, so how we can connect from Linux server to Ansible server to target session. So whatever the public key is there in the Ansible server, copy that public key, copy that public key, copy that public key, and so whatever the target server, in the target server there is authorized keys. So if not there, because of why it authorized keys available, so it is we are connecting through the public and private key, right? Through the AWS servers. That's the reason authorized keys already created. So in the initial, if then there is no, you guys can create the authorized keys. So then you can copy the end screen, then insert, then so you can paste it the a public key of the Ansible server, then save it, then save it. So then try it. So what is the IP address? IP address of the server is, sorry guys, IPA. So what is the IP address of the server, guys? So 172.58 IP, 172.31.28.59. So let's try to connect the server. What is the command, guys? What is the command to connect the, so Linux to Linux servers? To Linux to Linux servers, SSH hyphen P port number 22 root as a root user and the IP address. Let's try. Yeah. It's connected. The server is connected, guys. Now you're able to connect the server. You're able to connect the server from Ansible server to target server without password. So without password, guys. Without password, you're able to connect the server. Yes. So now, so in the Ansible server, so we need to create the playbook and add this target host to the VI/etc o Ansible host. In the Ansible host, so you need to add that add that in the host. So we can add it in the normal group, or else we can add it in the under the group also. So this is the web servers group. In the web servers group, so we can add this IP address in the web servers or target group. Yes. So in the target groups, I added. So now I am creating a playbook called VI Apache installation.aml. So what is the extension for the Ansible, guys? AML is the extension for AML. YAML is yet another markup language. So yet another markup language. So something like what is the code, guys? I already yesterday I already pasted, right? So we need to install the Apache and start the Apache. Install the Apache and start the Apache. Yes. So I created a playbook. I created a playbook for this. Created a playbook. I will explain, guys. No worries. Yeah. So I created the playbook and so I created a playbook called Apache installation.aml. So and I created a passwordless authentication between Ansible server and Ansible client. So let me check if the Apache is installed or not. So RPM-QA HTTPD. So not installed. Systemctl status HTTPD. So there is no HTTPD installed on this machine. So I'm trying to install cat apache dot installation. So what is the name? Ensure Apache is the latest version. So HTTPD. So ensure Apache is the running. Which is running HTTPD started. So let's check. So whatever the playbook, this playbook will be apply on the host group. So what is the host? What are the host? In the host, we provided the web servers. So for example, in the web servers slash etc Ansible host. In this host, so something like there is a host groups called DB servers or web servers. So web servers in the web server something like so we have a hundreds of web servers and hundreds of DB servers. So I want to execute this playbook on only web servers. So we can provide the web servers host on the playbook. So we already created, right, the host equal to web server. So whatever the servers are there in the web servers host that group. So that servers will whatever that YAML will apply on these servers. So I gave the a target server one. This is the target server one I gave in the web servers. So now let's check it. If the so when I run the playbook, it install the HTTPD on the target server and need to start the HTTPD service on the target server. For example, if you provide the 100 servers in the host group, so it will apply it on a 100 servers. It will apply it on the 100 servers, guys. 100 servers. Or else if you want to specify it on the IP address, you can specify it on the IP address also. You can specify it on the IP address also. So Ansible is very simple, guys. Just, so there is a document. If you want any template, you can search it. You can search it and you can use it the template, guys. So this is the Ansible. Let's try to run the Ansible. How to run the Ansible playbook. So this is the playbook, right? Apache installation.aml is the playbook. How to run this playbook on the target on the Ansible server? Then is a command, guys. Ansible hyphen Ansible hyphen playbook name. So what is the syntax for that running the Ansible playbook, guys? Ansible hyphen playbook Apache installation.aml. So how we take the inventory, how it takes the inventory if you run this. So vi/etc host is the default inventory for the, so while installing the Ansible. So if you are providing your if you are providing your target servers in the default path, so we don't need to provide the we don't need to provide the inventory path. So it automatically take the default inventory path. So what is the command to run the Ansible, guys? Ansible-playbook. So and the playbook name. What is the playbook? Apache installation.aml, guys. So let's run this playbook. Yeah, I'm running this playbook. Yeah. So this is task gathering facts. So task gathering facts is nothing but yes, I'm able to connect to the target server. So I'm able to target to the I'm able to connect to the target server. Then change it. So then it is. So something like what is the task? What is the task, guys? Ensure Apache is the latest version. Yes, it is changed. So then task ensure Apache is running. Yes, changed. Let's check if the package is installed or not. EC2 icon user. Okay, no worries. Yeah. So I connected to this server. So then sudo su login as a root. Then check it. Then check if the package is installed or not. How you can check it? RPM hyphen QA package name. What is the package name, guys? HTTP. Yes, Apache is installed. So let's check it. If the Apache is running or not, the service is running or not. Start as HTTP. Yes, the package is running, guys. Package is running. So now you understood, guys, so how to install the Ansible. So how to install the Ansible, and how to create a playbook. How to create a playbook and how to run the playbook. How to run the playbook. Guys are understood now? Jason, Pau, Patrick, Paulinio, Ramakrishna, Anand,
The
right?
same steps you have mentioned, right, in the yesterday document in
Yes,
the
yes,
WhatsApp
yes,
group.
yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
yeah,
The same steps.
understand.
But
Yeah,
so you can connect. So this is the commands for. You can select the Amazon Linux 2 in the instances, guys. You can select the Amazon Linux 2 in the instances. Okay? Yes, sir, understood. Guys,
Sorry. Yes.
yes. Somewhat better, right, Victoria? So what is a Ansible playbook? So we created an Ansible playbook, right? What is a Ansible playbook? It is a metaphor representing the configuration files of Ansible. It contains a list of tasks. Tasks is nothing but a place in order they should get executed against the set of hosts or a single host based on the configuration specified. So playbooks are written in the AML. So it is an easy human readable syntax. So it is not a complex, it is an easy human readable syntax or a layman language. So layman a language. So for example, let us consider you want to install a Apache web server against multiple hosts. The following playbook would get it is done for you. So what is the playbook, guys? You already know. So playbook web servers, yes. So become equal to root, task equal to ensure Apache is the latest version. So the what are the modules, guys? So these are the tests. So this is the playbook having the tasks having the modules, tasks having the modules. So in the task, there is a module called M1, there is a module called service. So we are using the two modules in the task, the module M and service. What is the M module? Name HTTPD state equal to latest. So another module equal to service, name equal to HTTPD state equal to started. So this is for starting the Apache server. This is installing the Apache server. So we are using this simple Ansible playbook example given above is enough to get get your Apache installation done and ready. I sense your anger that I just gave a plain text with the no explanations of what they do. So the first is name of the playbook. The second one is the host group name, web servers. The third is the sudo or run as a different setting, something like. The fourth one is the task. What are the tasks we need to perform? Task we need to perform, service task we need to perform. So name of the playbook. What is the name called, guys? So name is name of the playbook. Host. So a set of hosts usually grouped together as a host group. Host is equal to nothing but a set of usually grouped together as a host group defined in the inventory. So hyphen name is nothing but a comment. It will not execute this line. So whatever hyphen name is there, right? It will not exist the comment line. Is the a comment line. So host become. So what is a become? Become equal to yes. To tell Ansible this playbook has to be executed with the evaluated privileges. Evaluated privileges. So become underscore user. What is a become underscore user root? So the username that went to switch to like a compare it with the sudo su user. So what is the user? As a root user, so we can execute, guys. Task. Tasks is nothing but a set of tasks to execute. Set of set of tasks to execute. All tasks would be defined below this. And then we have two tasks with the two modules. The first module is M and the second module is service. In the first task, the state equal to latest represents the mentioned package HTTP should be installed if it is not installed. If it is already installed, it should be upgraded the latest version is available. If you don't want to the upgraded if present, you can change it to the state equal to present. So the second task with service model, we are making sure that the service name HTTPD is started and running using the state. So Ansible would not restart the services if it is already started and running. So Ansible play versus Ansible playbook. To understand the Ansible playbook, you have to understand the Ansible ADA commands. So ADA commands can run a single simple task against the set of targeted host on one command. So no need of this one. A play is a order to set of which should be run against the host selected by the inventory. A play is nothing but an ordered set of tasks. Ordered set of tasks. A play is nothing but this is the playbook. A playbook is nothing but an ordered set of tasks. Ordered set of tasks. A playbook is a text file that contains a list of one or more plays in order. So in the previous given example, you can see we are running all the tasks against the single host group named web servers. This is called as a play. So what is a play? A play is a ordered set of tasks which should be run against the host selected from the inventory. Host selected from the inventory. So if you want to run a different set of tasks against the different host, you all need to do it, add one more play. So remember a playbook can have many plays. A playbook can have many plays to run against the different set of host groups. So every play must contain a set of host groups to configure all the list of tasks to be executed on those hosts. So example, Ansible playbook with multiple hosts and multiple plays. So example, Ansible playbook with the multiple hosts and multiple plays. So here is the Ansible playbook with a multiple host in it. So you can see we are working with the web and application servers in the same playbook and executing two different plays respectively. Something like so this is the default notation. This is the default notation for the So for the Ansible, so $3, three items. So play one content, something like hash is nothing but it will not execute. So play one web servers related task. What is that? So name play web, create a Apache directories and usernames in the web server. For example, so what is the play? A play is nothing in the play is nothing but a web servers. Become equal to yes, become user equal to root. So the task in the name one play task. Task create a username Apache admin. So what is the module, guys? User is the module. So user is the module, name equal to Apache admin, group equal to user admin, shell, bin bash, home equal to home web logic. So this is the creation of user. So how you can create the user in the user by using Ansible. So this is the user is the module. So then install the HTTPD. Then install the HTTPD is M is the module. So play to application server related task. So play app created Tomcat directories and usernames in the Apache server. So what is the host here? So here hosts are web servers. So here hosts are play servers. So here hosts are app servers, here hosts are app servers. So same, become user equal to root tasks. Create a user for the Tomcat. So Tomcat admin group shell home directory. So this is the at a, a module. So other module is create a directory for the Apache Tomcat. So how to create a directory by using the file module. By using the user creation is user module. While creating the directory, use the file module. Path OPT Oracle. So owner Tomcat ATDM group users state equal to present mode equal to 075. Yeah. So directory is created and Tomcat user is created. This is the second play. This is the first play. This is the first play. So we can run number of plays in a single Apache, single Ansible playbook. Single Ansible playbook, we can run the number of plays. So for example, play 3 is we need to start the Apache. We need to start the HTTPD. How we can play 3? So something like a play 3, something like a name equal to, we can start the something like host equal to Apache server, become yes, become user equal to root task. In the task, you can use the service is the module. Service is the module. Guys, now you understood? So in the playbook, we can run the number of plays. In every plane, we can run the task. In the task, we can run the number of modules. So number of a module. Something like how to execute an Ansible playbook. How to execute an Ansible playbook. Ansible playbook can be executed with the Ansible playbook command. Ansible playbook is the command for to execute in the Ansible playbook. So like you have Ansible command to execute the ad hoc command. This is dedicated for the Ansible playbook. So you can remember this, guys. Ansible playbook is the command to execute the playbook. So playbooks. Let us see how to execute the preceding playbook and install the Apache on the web server's host group. So note a host group is a group of hosts. What is a host group? A host group is a group of hosts and servers mentioned in the Ansible inventory file. So this is the web server. So we mentioned something like two target servers in the web server's host. So here is the customized Ansible inventory file with two host groups as a web servers. So here are the host group name is web servers and it is mentioned in the host. So directory on the playbook. So given below command syntax are a sample run file the Ansible playbook. Something like Ansible playbook sample playbook.yaml -i Ansible host. So -i is nothing but a inventory specification. If you are not creating inventory in the slash default path, so if you are creating a separate inventory file, definitely we need to mention the inventory path. So if you have mentioned all the host group in our default inventory file. What is the default inventory file, guys? /etc Ansible host. So then you do not use the -a argument. So if you have mentioned all the host groups in your default inventory file, so what is the default inventory file? /etc Ansible host. Then you do not have to use -a argument. This is only when you have a customized inventory file like I do. So something like, so if it is a customized inventory file, then only we can specify the -a argument. So if you are providing a default inventory path, so we cannot specify the inventory path. So we can run the command Ansible playbook sample playbook dot ml. So here also something like the same like as a Terraform plan. Terraform plan is nothing but it will check the plan. It will not apply on the AWS AWS environment. It's just showing the what we are trying to create through this code. The same way, Ansible also having a dry run command. So the name it call it as a dry run. It will not apply the changes, yet it will show the changes. It will show the what are the changes will apply. So how to dry run the playbook without making changes. So you can actually run the playbook with the dry run feature to see what changes would make the server without having to perform the actual changes. You can actually run the playbook with the dry run feature. You can how to dry run the playbook without making actual changes. So you can actually run the playbook with the dry run feature to see what changes would be made to the server without having to perform the actual changes. So something like you just have to add hyphen capital C, guys. What is this? Hyphen capital C. Hyphen capital C to your Ansible playbook startup. So it just so Ansible hyphen playbook hyphen C. So playbook name. So this is hyphen C is the command. Hyphen C is the command to run the dry run. So dry run the playbook without making actual changes. Just seeing the what are the changes will be applying. So this is the a dry run, guys. This is the a dry run. For example, I'm stopping the system. Why, guys? Why am I able to move the service? Duplicate session. Something like EC2 user. So there is a timeout session, guys. So maybe that's the reason. So it's wrong state. Yeah, duplicate session. EC2 iPhone user. Guys, you can close this. Yeah. So sudo su. So I created a playbook here. So Apache installation data. So so here it applied, right? Something like system. I'm stopping this system ctl stop httpd systemctl. So I want to switch to root, right? System systemctl stop httpd. Yes, it stopped, guys. So I want to remove the package also. So I want to remove the package. What is the package, right? So Amazon Linux extras, trying to remove the package. Install or remove HTTP. Let's try this. Amazon Linux is not a valid option. Amazon Linux remove Amazon Linux installer. Oh, it will help info install list. Cannot remove this. Okay. So anyway, let's check it. So I stopped the service, right? So again, I'm trying to run the dry run. Ansible. What is the command, guys? Ansible icon playbook hyphen capital C is nothing but a dry run. So what is the playbook, guys? Apache installation.am. So I'm running the play. Just it is a dry run, guys. It will not apply the any changes. It will not apply the changes. So let's check system CTL status HTTP. System CTL status, sorry, status HTTP. Yeah. So this is, so we run the playbook with the option dry run. So it will, so it was not applied. It was not applied on the target server. So manually we stopped the system CTL, right? So let's try with the actual changes. So we can remove the dry run and we can run it. Able to connect. So this task is already done. Okay. So the only one change. What is that change? Apache is running. Let's check it. Is Apache is running or not? Yes. Through the playbook, started the Apache, guys. Started the Apache. So before that, we tried with -c option. So -c is the playbook dry run. So without making the actual changes. So this is the dry run, guys. Now you understood, right? So the dry run. And how to perform the syntax check on the playbook. Something like you write down the syntax, right? Something like you write down the a playbook called as a Apache installation dot YAML. So that playbook syntax is something like, is it good or no? So how we can verify it? We can verify it by using the, if you quickly want to verify if everything is okay with the playbook, so you can perform a syntax check. So here is the Ansible command line example on how to perform a syntax check on Ansible playbook. So refer, so something like that. Or you can check the syntax play Ansible playbook hyphen syntax check. So hyphen syntax check. So let's check the syntax of the Ansible playbook. So this is the hyphen syntax check. Then Apache playbook name. What is the playbook name, guys? Apache playbook. Not be found. The playbook syntax check would not be found. Yeah. So hyphen syntax is the command, guys. Apache playbook is looks good. So there is no error. There is no error in the syntax, guys. There is no error in the syntax. For example, so I'm trying to VA Apache. Actually, I renamed, so I think mode is set WQ. Let's check the syntax. State is default, right? If you're not providing state, there is no. It's showing right something like a name HTTPD. So there is a error in the syntax. So we need to check it in the line number 13, so that by column 15. So unfinished translation. Elsewhere in the file depending on the extract syntax problem. So now we can add it. Surface colon. Now let's check it. Now it looks good. Understood? So this is the syntax check, guys. This is the syntax check. So how to use the variables in the Ansible playbook? Ansible playbook supports depending on the variables in the two forms, either a separate file or the full of the variables or values like a properties files or a single line variable declaration like so we do in any common programming language. So something like a so that inline variables with the playbook is a vars. So to import the files with the variables vars and vars underscore files. There is a vars underscore files. So let us suppose we want to add a few variables for our web server like the server name and SSL key file and the cert file, etc. So it can be done with the vars like yeah. So playbook. So host web servers become user equal to root. So vars, we can specify the vars key file equal to this is the key file. So cert file equal to this is the cert file. Server name equal to this is the server name. So we can provide the vars here. We can provide the vars here, right? So and the variable can be referred with the Jinja to templates or something like we can so we can provide the variables here also. So if you want to keep the variables in a separate file and import the vars.files, so you can create something like that. So we are defining here in the vars, or if you want to create a separate file, vars underscore files. So vars underscore files, Apache conf.ml. So we can reference to the Apache conf. So tasks and the so here the content of the Apache config.yaml would like to so key cert server name. So we are providing a different file in the vars file. So to keep these things clear to keep your playbook simple, it is recommended to use a separate variable files. And when you are creating Ansible roles, you would have to use the variables files more than the defining it in line. So examples of playbook for the setup a lamp stack or something like whatever the stack you want to set up. So this is the a big playbook, right? So in this playbook, something like here are the Ansible playbook to set up the lamp. So setting up the lamp website, user equal to vagrant, host equal to test servers, become yes, task, m task. So firewall D, HTTPD, so name equal to firewall D, HTTPD, MariaDB server, PHP-MySQL, state equal to latest. So something like, so we want to install the number of number of packages in the single M file. So before we use something like a name equal to HTTPD, only one package we install. We want to install number of packages, so we can define this way. Okay. So name firewall day enable and running something like a name equal to firewall day. So how we can run the stop the services service is the command. So then so firewall day permits HTTP service firewall day service HTTP permanent to true state equal to enemies immediate equal to yes. It will be permits the HTTP service. So then copy MIME types files. So copy is the module. We can copy the module. Firewall day is the module. Service is the module. M is the module. So copy module, we can copy the file from one source to destination. So this is the source to destination. So name HTTP enable and running. So HTTPD service enabled and running. So name MariaDB enabled and running. Service MariaDB proof started. So name of the PHP page from remote using the get URL. So get URL is the module to get the file from the here. To get file from the here. So destination is var www index.html. So this is Apache deployment. For example, Apache deployment. So name test web page website, we have a setup URL equal to Ansible. So something like the host name index.hft status code equal to 200. So this is the installation of firewall, Apache and a website hosting. So this is the installation of LAMP. So you guys are understood, right? So this is nothing but a, this is the few examples of the playbooks, guys. If you want, you can watch it.
You can share the link in the group.
Yeah, I already shared the link in the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. So now you understood, right, guys? Ansible. Guys, understood or not? Jason, Pau, Ramakrishna, Ulit, Patrick, Kihand, Kihandi, Olinio. You guys are
Yeah,
understood, right?
Harry, excuse me.
Yeah.
I can't really say I understand, but at least right from the first place where
Your
you
voice
are
is
linking
very
it.
low, Pau.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is that right from the first time you are linking the centers for the learners, I mean um instance, everything looks good right from this particular page where you are. But coming to the end where you are going to the playbook, then link it to the playbook like it's almost the same thing we did yesterday. I think it simply means that you can run both platforms at the same time with the same password. So, but linking it from the end where you ended almost, I lost from there. Like I lost from what did
Yeah,
you do
you
there?
can, you can.
Like
I understood what you are saying. So what is the OS we took from this AWS? We took the Amazon Linux too. So you can watch the recording again, Pau. You will understand the good way, the good manner. Okay. What I did yesterday, so yesterday I showed it in the, just a second. So in the yesterday, what we did is, so in the virtual machine, in the Oracle virtual machine, we created a two servers. We created a two servers, Ansible server and a Ansible client. So this is the OVM, right? So this is the OVM. Right, where I text. Yeah, this is the OVM. In the OVM Oracle virtual machine, I created a two servers. The both are Ansible server. So this is the CentOS 7, and the other one is Ansible client. So this is also a CentOS 7. So then I created the passwordless authentication between these two servers. I created the passwordless authentication between, so guys, Ansible server to Ansible client. So then I created a playbook on the Ansible server. Then I created a playbook on the Ansible server, and so there is a default inventory path. That is the default inventory path is, so this is the playbook. So this is the Apache installation .aml. So this is the playbook I created. In the playbook, I already told you, right? So we created a two place task. So in the task, we created two modules that are the two modules. What is service module and a service module and the M module for installing the service. So in the default inventory file, wherever the default inventory file, what is the default inventory file? /etc Ansible. So host. So this is the inventory file. In this inventory file, I provided the target server, target server IP address. So in this source, it will apply it something like it. So when we apply the playbook, how to run the playbook by using Ansible playbook Playbook is the command for to run the playbooks. So what is the playbook, guys? Apache installation.yaml. So this is the playbook. Once you run the playbook, on the Ansible server, so it will connect to the, so in the playbook, something like a host equal to web server. So become equal to yes, become user equal to root. As a root user, it connect to the Ansible client. So as a root user, we already set up the passwordless authentication between Ansible server and Ansible client. So then it automatically connect to from server to client. It automatically connect, and then so it will install the whatever the place in the whatever the task. So we created a two task, we created a one task. In the task we have a two modules, so it will apply, it will install the it will install the Apache, it will install the Apache is nothing but HTTPD, and run the Apache server. The playbook contains so these two modules. So it will apply it on the target server. For example, so if you created two servers, if you created 100 servers, for example, so these are the 100 servers. So for example, you created a 4 servers and you created a passwordless authentication between these 4 servers. So these 4 servers, we created a passwordless authentication between these 4 servers. So you run the playbook, it will apply it on these 4 servers. So what is the playbook? Install the Apache TV, running the Apache TV. 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 So this is a configuration management tool. So this is the automation, guys. If you want to install the Apache and start the Apache on the 100 servers, it will take time. For that, we can create a Ansible server. Ansible is the configuration. So it works as a playbooks. If you create a playbook and run it on all the target servers, it automatically at a time. If you run the playbook, it at a time it will connect to all the servers, and it will run the command like installation of Apache and start the Apache. So within 10 minutes, it will apply it on how many you added. So the same way today, the cloud also we did in the same way. So this is the one paint. So I will create another paint. So this is also, so today also what we did is, so we log into the AWS and we created a two instances. And we created a two instances. So what is so this is the one instance and this is the another instance. So these instances the server equal to Amazon. I took the Amazon Linux 2. So Amazon Linux 2, guys. So Amazon Linux 2. Here also I took the Amazon Linux 2. So I created a two servers. One is a Ansible server, another one is a target server. Another one is nothing but a target server. So I created the passwordless authentication between these two servers. Yes. So then I installed the Ansible in this Ansible server. Then I created the playbook, and in the inventory host group, I provided the IP address of the server. Then I ran the playbook. It automatically applied on the target missions. The same way, whatever I did in the yesterday, the same way I did in the cloud. So the Ansible will work on guys tell me, on cloud and on-premise environment also. So we can apply this Ansible on the cloud environment as well as on-premise environment also. Guys, have you understood? Oh, you can watch the recording. I think you joined little
Yeah.
bit late. That's the reason you
Yeah.
are unable to understand. So now you understand, right? So
Get it.
so yeah, yeah, yeah. You can watch the recording again, then you can understand.
Okay.
Okay? Yes, guys. So tomorrow we will start. So we will start Git, guys.